All right. Well, guys, how's it going? Good evening, everybody. Out for a little while. Nate, what are we doing tonight? Well, funny you should ask. Delighted you should ask. Guys, what's up? There we are. Real C14, you are my first in the stream tonight. The original, the Orange Ducky. Hey, Orange Ducky, what's up, man? Welcome to second place. Vegeta Limit Breaker. FU Sama. Hello, FU Sama. LOL. For Orange Ducky. You'll see, not today. Let's see here. DBX Savage. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Cassius Maki, Super Gogito. What did the maintenance do? I will get to that here in a little bit. I've been talking with Renzi all day. I mean, he and I were in and out of conversations for the most part today. He's got a few ideas as to what happened, but they're just guesses. I'm gonna give you an idea about how hidden that last update really was. Rebrianne. What about Rebrianne, if you summa? Was that your favorite character out of Super? We all loved Rebrianne. Oh. Hold on, guys. Reconnect. It just reconnected too. Alright, there we go. Now we're reconnected. Now the actual connection via cable thing is kind of a dumb idea. Not gonna say I'm a big fan of it, because I'm not. Back to the game. What we're gonna do tonight, guys, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys for a little bit this evening, and we'll have a good time. Communism will rise. Did I hear about the April Fool's card? No, I didn't. Is it Rebrianne? If you somehow is the April Fool's card Rebrianne? Could be. Vegeta Limit Breaker. You don't like the ads? Well, you know what? Tough luck. I need them ads. Where did I get that wallpaper? Here, I'll show you guys what the wallpaper looks like. Hold on, let me pull out. Pull out! Pull out! Okay, so there's the wallpaper. Pretty cool. Here, I'll see if... not Bixby. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool wallpaper. It's one of those random ads that you'll see in, like, over on Instagram. I went ahead and followed it, and I like that wallpaper. It's pretty sweet. I also have a title lock screen, which I don't think will show up on this. Hold on, let's see. Pull that off. Yeah, there's my title lock screen. It's a pretty cool title lock screen. A title lock screen that's not really a title lock screen. How to get the cool paper? It's... what is the name of the app? It's just one of those apps that you can download from... Pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, Toast. What's up, buddy? We're gonna grind the night and find a little something to do. Last night we finished up our intelligent cooler. He's all finished. 4 pads open. Anyways, Omni Toast. You know what, that scene where Goku is performing the Hakai on Merge Zamas? That is my favorite scene out of the manga. I wish they had incorporated that. Toyotaro is a fucking genius, and it almost completely wiped Goku out. And too bad it failed. That would have been a great way to have ended the arc, in all honesty. UI Goku, sick. Yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. Cassius Maki, you pulled 2 MUI. Okay, that's cool. In 1 multi on Japan. Awesome, dude. If you somehow you were just farming stones on JP, were ya? Alright, so guys, this is what I've been doing, as you can see by the thumbnail I made a few days ago. We're basically... not a whole lot to do. But I've got everything done on the Tree of Might mission. That's finished. But out of here, we're gonna go and grind up Whises. Get 1 to 3 Whises per run if you're lucky. On the final stage, and yeah, it doesn't even have the stages listed here, which is fine. It's the final stage. If you guys run it on Z-Hard, you can get up to 3 of the Whises on Z-Hard, which is probably the best item you can use for Super Battle Road. And that's our plan tonight. So while we chat, I'm just gonna be grinding this mindlessly. So if you guys don't enjoy that, tough luck. It's gonna be what tonight's stream is gonna be. It was either this or no stream, so I decided, hey, let's have a stream again. I had fun last night. Anyways, Justin White, how you doing tonight, man? And Azura, the Flame God. What's up, man? How are you? And thank you, Whitefire, for dropping Toast's link. I appreciate it, brother. And Whitefire's in the house, guys. Whitefire's awesome, dude. I will go ahead and throw it out there just in case. Okay, it did. But if you guys have not been to OmniToast's channel, he came by and popped in for a second. I'm sure he's just kind of listening in the background. We all tend to do that from time to time. OmniToast is an awesome guy. Really informative on his channel. Plays more than just Dokkan. I don't do a lot of Fortnite watching, but I get entertained by Omni's Fortnite streams. They're hilarious. He and his ragtag crew that he puts together. It's classic. Anyways, I highly suggest you guys invest a little time and go over and check out Toast. Toast! Toast, if you want to pop in the stream, man, you can go ahead and go to our server and sign in real quick. I don't think I'm in there yet, or you could put me into a call and join me for a little bit. Still here, just relaxing. Well, you want to relax on my stream, bro? Come on in here. Just, you can either go to the server, or you can go to, if you want to. If you don't, if you're too busy tonight, that's fine, that's cool. That I'd repay. Justin Wyatt, you're just chilling a little bit about the update. Okay, guys, I have information on the update. It's not really confirmed fact or anything. It's just it's Renzi and I. We were really just kind of shooting shit today, trying to figure it out. Renzi looked into it, and as best as he can tell, it looks like they attempted to migrate the server, which would make sense. You're in the server? All right. Are you in the voice chat, the server? I just got to open up Discord real quick. I do that, and I could probably hear you. Give me a second. Hold on a second, guys. We're going to pull Toast in. We're going to have good old Toast come in here and hang out with us tonight in VC. Alright, where did you go? There it is. My Discord! Toast! I'm coming! Alrighty, where are you? Oh, there you are. There's my Toast. Toast! Alright, I think we got you loud and clear.
Yep, testing 1 2 5 9.
We got ourselves an OmniToast in the stream tonight, boys. If you want to go reach out to our sad little Ningen buddy, see if he's available.
Is Ningen? No, he's offline right now.
Is he off on another adventure?
Yeah, he left without taking his stuff, so he's doing a dangerous adventure.
Oh my. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go over some information that Renzi and I were kind of talking about today. As far as Renzi can tell, the update last night was an attempt to migrate the servers into a new set of servers for global. And Renzi's not sure if it doesn't look like they actually succeeded in that, but that was kind of the idea, was they were trying to migrate. And Renzi's thought process is it's in preparation for the CAPTCHA system, which coming up to, we're going to be at that point here pretty soon.
The which system?
Over in JP, they have a CAPTCHA verification security system for all new accounts. And they're going to have to migrate the servers eventually to put in for that when they decide to implement that. That's what Renzi was saying. And he was just thinking that that might have been what they were attempting to do last night. It may have been an experiment, shut the servers down for 4 hours. Because like in Japan, they only have one server set in Japan. Wherever it's located, they only have the one building with the one servers, so it's easy to migrate. But here in global, you got to do you have to synchronize the servers across Europe, Oriental island states. I'm sure there's a China server. Of course, the U.S., North America, South America servers. So they've got a whole bunch of different server sites that they have to coordinate that with. And if they're going to do any kind of migration, it would be a kind of a difficult process that Renzi's thinking, especially for Bandai, because they never seem to get anything right. So he's not sure, because he said that the IP addresses haven't changed for the servers, so he doesn't think that obviously they haven't migrated yet, but it doesn't look like anything else has changed in the game either.
Yeah.
So, and it would make sense that they'd just be like, it's a security thing, you people don't need to know about it, and they told us it was a server maintenance or something like that, server update. And literally that's what they were trying to do, and it may have been like a beta test when they decided to flip the switch and do the whole thing at once, I don't know. Yeah. And it could have been that the servers in other locations across the globe have already been migrated. I don't think Renzi was checking out the French servers, I don't think he was checking out, other servers in the EU, I don't think he was checking out, the Brazilian server. I think he was just looking here at the U.S. North America server. So, interesting. Yeah, I know, but he's not sure, and I'm not quoting him as saying that's what he says, but that was kind of his thought process when he was looking into it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright, so what are we looking at, guys?
I found it kind of weird that it all sounded like last.
Oh yeah, and they only gave us like 1 stone for compensation. And, like, it was all kinds of screwed up on that.
Yeah.
Whitefire, 1,000 day celebration on global. Yeah, it's Friday, right? Starts Friday.
Oh, is it this Friday?
I think so. The 30th? I think it's supposed to start on the 30th. Let's see here. Mega Reflex, how's it going, dude? How are you? And yeah, Wicked Whale, yeah, something like 3 days, something around there. I mean, for those who have been playing since day one, they will get that LR Goku. I'm still 48 days to go or something.
I'm a solid 1.5 years still. I started really late. When I first wanted to play Dokkan Battle, I saw it, what was it? 2015 Anime Weekend in Atlanta. I saw some guy while I was standing in the badge registration line playing it. I'm like, oh, dude, that's Dragon Ball Z. That's really awesome. What game is that? And he told me all about it. And it wouldn't download ever on my phone.
Bad servers.
It just wouldn't, like, that whole initial download was never working.
That's weird.
Then 2016, I went out to my family's house for Christmas.
And
I'm like, I saw it pop up #1 in the App Store. I'm like, oh, that's that game that I remember. And I downloaded it then, and I've been playing since then.
Acting oddly. Well, now I gotta fix my Wi-Fi connection.
That is my loving story of how I got into Dokkan.
Well, I know Demoni claims he's played longer, which I don't doubt, but I don't know how much longer, because he said he re-rolled at during Broly, the initial TUR Broly.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. That was 2016. It's February 2016. But it's like, if he started, earlier than that, he may not have had much of an account. Something like, because a lot of us didn't have an account in February 2016. It's like the SSR rates were still like, they just doubled the SSR rates, so they were sitting at your chances of getting an SSR at 3.5 to 4%.
And I thought trying to pull for Angel Golden Frieza has been an... Speaking of which, I at least had some bright hope of luck today.
What'd you get?
I had like 7 stones left. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go do a single summon. I YOLO'd another AGL. Not AGL. Another Tech Angel Golden. Another Tech Angel Goku. English.
Another Tech Angel Goku.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan
3. Yep, that's my second.
Nice. So you got 2 paths open now.
Yep. The top and the bottom, like usual.
Nice. Hey, that's all that matters on that card. Give that baby some crit.
Oh yeah, he's got 20. What is it? 20 crit now? Yeah, 20 crit. 20. My God. Can't English.
Whitefire is reminiscing about how he played during the time that STR Bardock was the Super Saiyan Bardock was the best card in the game.
Oh,
quotes.
My Lord, you're old, Whitefire. You're old.
And he quotes, "Game breaking." Yeah, during the first and second world tournaments in Global, if you had Bardock as your leader, you were made. The best players in the game ran Bardock.
That's crazy.
No key, baby. All we need are just... Well, back then, all you had to do was get 10,000 attack, and you could knock out every opponent. You didn't have to have super attacks. So it's like, okay, so we're just gonna, you know, with Bardock's passive, the 25% to everybody, or yeah, and then his leader skill, and then his passive giving 15% to everybody. You know, that was enough attack up. You didn't have to even get supers just to go from level to level. Because we were all going for 100 wins back then for the GSSR ticket.
I never got to play. I never got to play in the glory days, as you guys.
No, they weren't glory days, Toast. They were dark times. Dark times indeed. Let's see. Fu Sama, he remembers starting when the original Bojack dropped. That was right around the exact same time that the Dokkan Awakening for Super Android 13 popped out too. They were the first two. They were the first two Dokkanable URs in the game.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm looking up the banners right now. I'm trying to go back and see, like, what was the first banner I remember summoning on. Let's see here. I started Christmas, which Christmas at the time was when Vegito came out. Super Vegito.
Give me a second, guys.
Hi guys, my name is Omnitos. I'm here to hold off the stream and have some fun. How's it going, everybody? I will be. If you guys have any questions for the toaster, you can say them here in the chat. I am open to any and all takers. Omnitoast, do you prefer jelly or peanut butter? Peanut butter. How long have you been Dokkan, Omnitoast? I have been playing Dokkan battles since Christmas of 2016. So I've got a long time to go until I can see that beautiful LR Goku. Justin. It's gonna be a while, Justin. It's gonna be a while. Omnitoast takeover? I'm just telling you that call is not my fault. I can back it up with the legal team. Illuminati confirmed. It's all quiet now. If you guys are farming anything, what are you guys farming? Let me know. What are you guys farming? Right now, I'm actually farming some incredible gems because I kind of want to just farm up some gems. There's Kais in there. There's a lot of Kais in the shop. I need more Kais. More Kais! I gotta farm up Kais. Yeah, the Kais, sometimes the Kais are real, man. Imagine Nate with the voice of Omnitoast. I'm not gonna lie, that's a, I have a pretty good voice sometimes. Some people say I do. Farming Vegito Blue Mouse to RM, nice. I'm broke on Kais. Yeah, I'm broke on Kais too, dude. Yeah, I've got to, like, I think I've mapped it out to like 3,000 incredible gems that I have to farm up to get all the Kais in the shop. I'm just like, bro, if it was faster, it'd be good. But dude, it takes forever to even just get 100 gems sometimes. It's such a slog. Nate looks like he's having a beautiful conversation right now. Do you do free-to-play, Omnitos? I do not do... Well, I mean, I have free-to-play teams, but I'm paid to play, dude. Toast, do you plan to take over Nate's body? Nah, I'm good. I like my body. The host that I've taken over right now has got a pretty good body right now. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy where I am. It's because you are farming while conscious about gems and without 2 to 3 times the experience farming. Yeah, that is true. That is very true, actually. You got a good point there, Xata. Even with 3 times, it's boring. Omnitoast is Nate. Boo Saga category team. Boop. 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 My type of toast, let me munch. No munching on the toast, please. Very fragile. I suffer so much in Dokkan. I think we all suffer in Dokkan. Is it fine if I eat you, Omnitos? Please don't. Please don't eat me. I need to exist. Omnitos, what's my favorite category? It would be Resurrected Warriors if I could pull Inkle and Frieza, but unfortunately I haven't had stones to summon with, so... Sadly missed out on... I'm going to be missing out on that banner. It kind of sucks, but things happen. But favorite category outside of that, one that I can use probably would be my Majin Buu category, because I have LR Majin Vegeta. God Realm category is really good. The only reason I wouldn't say that one's my favorite is because I only have one dupe in my UI Goku, but you know, it happens. I'm hoping to pull more once he comes back on that Jiren banner. That's for sure. That is for sure. Poor Nate looks like he's in a call he does not want to be a part of anymore. Yeah, he looks like he's just done with that call. I hope I pull UI Goku back on global. Dude, I hope so. I wish you the best of luck, my man. I really do. He's a beast. Even at SA10, no dupes, he's still pretty powerful, dude. Hey, got my 2 LRs. Alexander Evers, what do you mean, my man? Even with the GSSR tickets, I got shafted. Yeah, dude, that's actually how I pulled my Ultra Instinct Goku, was off the GSSR ticket. Hilarious. I love when they do that. 3 pulls without an SSR. Haha, kill me. Darth Brodius, I am sorry, dude. 3 multis on the UR banner on JP, and I didn't pull anything when I have to grind 50. I wish you the best, man. I went 4 multis with no SSR before. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and LR Gogeta I got. Nice. Nice. I feel salty. I got Jiren second multi. Nice, dude. I got out of the 100 free stones they gave me, dude. They freaking, like, I got no SSRs out of the 100 free stones. I have a really bad string of not pulling any SSRs off the free multis that they give you. Like, I consider free multis out of the stones that they give, but like any stones that they give me to do a multi summon, I never get anything. Any of the free multi summons, like in the buy 3 get 1, my god, I have the worst luck when it comes to that kind of stuff. And Big Ben, yes, it is me. Hi, Big Ben, how's it going, dude? I mean, the free stones were BS. Yeah, they do.
Toast, I'm back.
Hey, I was entertaining everybody. I was doing my best anyways.
Toast, you're awesome, dude. I'm so sorry. That was my father-in-law. I called him like an hour ago, or 2 hours ago, to ask for help with my car, and he just returned my call, and I couldn't not take the call. That would be too douchebaggery of me. So.
No worries. I did my best to entertain the masses.
I noticed. You're awesome. We've only lost like 50 people, that's all.
I mean, I'm only alluring to so many people. You know, half of your people wanted to eat.
Nah, Toast, you're awesome, dude. Thank you for popping in and saving the day. I knew there was a reason why I had to have you in the stream tonight. So we got Darth Brodius over on Twitch. What's up, Brodius? How's it going, buddy? And Zeno-sama's here. It's been a while, Zeno. How are you?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, I got a little bit of an echo on Nate's side. I don't know why.
Oh, I've got the audio up a bit. I'll turn it down. That should probably solve it.
I was gonna say I don't think the stream can handle 2 of my voices at once.
It's too crazy. Too much toast. And Ascensions, Kenny, how are you over on Twitch? What's up, my Twitchers? We got some Twitchies in here tonight. Justin White wants to know if you're free to play a Toast.
Oh no, I'm nowhere. I answered that a while back. I like I said, I went through and answered most of the questions, but I am not free to play.
All right. Well, yeah, I just
free to play that you speak of.
I just got my tablet back up and running, so I think I was just catching up to you guys. Anyway, so
I think you were imagining you with my voice.
I'm sure it was a little bit odd, somewhat awkward.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah. Even connected right now with my tablet. I'm going to refresh. All 4 channels connected. Lovely. Anyway, did I even get any? Oh yeah, of course I didn't get any wheezes. I was on the damn phone. Like, did I get anything? Will I stream Legends when it comes? Yeah, I will. I mean, of course, I put in for the, like everybody else in the world, I put in for the closed beta. I mean, like the few YouTubers that may actually get into the closed beta, we're all clamoring for one of those spots. I'd be surprised. I mean, obviously, what Rhymestyle will get into it because they'll give him one. They'll probably give Nano one. They'll give probably the bigger YouTubers one. And like us smaller ones are scrambling for the shriveled up little nipple that we're trying to get into.
And they should be actually handing those out soon, right?
Let's see, it closed last Friday, April 3rd? Something around there, I think. Yeah. Or March 30th or 31st? Something. It's on the website.
I know I signed up for it.
Yeah.
I just don't know when I signed up for it like on the second to last day. Because I just found out that my Android device that I can use will work.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know they had like for some reason, a lot of devices were getting kicked out saying, yeah, you can't do this, and I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah, I mean, either way, though, like, if I don't get into it, I mean, I'll be ready for it when it comes to iOS, because I know my iPhone 10 will handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, it's gonna handle it and then some, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm curious how the game's gonna run. I mean, some of the big things that they're touting on the game, and I was trying to explain it to Ranma the other day, and he just wasn't understanding how that would actually work. But one of the things I like is they're touting that there'll never be a maintenance. You'll never have any downtime due to maintenance on the game. It'll always be background hot patches. So that's one of the keys that they're, because the whole thing is they're like trying to show off the Google Cloud services. And that's one of the benefits from the Google Cloud services, that across the world, apparently you can just do simultaneous updates and never have any downtime for the game. And it was just such a foreign concept for Ranma. He's like, that just doesn't make any sense. How would they put new content in the game? he just wasn't getting it. I was like, no, it would do it automatically without having to leave the game or reboot. You know, it's the same magic that allows you to have apparently really good multiplayer across the world in real time on your phone. You know, apparently it's going to be the same concept. Wicked Whale, now, you pre-registered? Nice. Is it pure PvP, or is there actually like a story to it? There is a story mode. They're just, because this is what people were wanting with Dokkan so bad, it's what they're showcasing. And because the PvP is what they can tout with the Google Cloud service so much, that's what they were showcasing. Because the thing was, it was a press conference sponsored by Google Cloud Services. So that was what they focused on, which worked fine for them, because they know, hey, this is like the biggest thing that Dokkan players have been asking for is PvP, so we're just going to showcase the PvP. But yeah, there will be a story mode, there will be a single player campaign. I don't know how they're going to do, like, the Dokkan style leveling systems and all that. I don't think, I mean, they're going to have to make it somewhat in depth. Yeah. You know, and there's got to be more to customization on your card character than just different outfit designs, you know?
Yeah, like I want different hairstyles, stuff like that.
Well, more than just that, though. I mean, actually being able to customize it so your card, even though it looks different, it also plays differently. Maybe a different special attack, maybe, a different, a strength and abilities or something like that.
Yeah, so like have a brawler or a key base use, like different things like that.
Exactly, Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm curious about with Legends more than anything is, it doesn't have to be exactly like Dokkan, but that's one of the problems with Dokkan is your cards aren't really terribly different from each other. And so it's kind of hard to say we're going to have a real PvP when we're all kind of throwing the same crap at each other. And now we're just all kind of popping bubbles, and whoever pops the most bubbles first is going to win. You know?
I agree. I can see that.
Yeah, and if this game is, instead of popping bubbles, is whoever has the quicker swiping finger wins, I mean, how much fun is that going to be? Exactly. For how long? So, I don't know.
I'm intrigued to see it. As any other Dragon Ball game out there, I'm always intrigued to see it, so.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be fun, and I'll be happy to start something new and have something on the channel, because it was very ominous when they're talking about, here's our 2018, lineup, and they're talking about the brand new Naruto game that is obviously completely phasing out the Shinobi, what's the one that everybody plays, hates, and then comes back to, Blazing. It's, that nobody likes the Naruto X Boruto, but it's what Bandai is going to be pushing this year. Obviously they want to phase out, Blazing. And then of course there's One Piece Treasure Cruise. What's that?
Blazing's way more interesting than Boruto, unfortunately.
They've got some new game modes or something in the new Naruto game.
Yeah.
They're trying to implement new stuff to make it more appealing, I think. But it's all they talked about. They didn't say a word about Blazing. With the One Piece Treasure Cruise, they didn't say a word about that because they've got a brand new One Piece game coming out this year. And they really hyped that up. And then, of course, they also hyped up their own RPG style, Sword Art Online to replace the brand new Sword Art SAO that just came out. You know, more 3D, and that's the thing. All three of these are designed to be more 3D, more realistic, more, you know, instead of it being 2D side-scrolling or animated, you know, with some 3D, you know, variables in it. It's more Xenoverse. They're all kind of based off of Xenoverse in a way.
You want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty, basically.
Exactly, to try to have a more immersive experience and everything else. So when they did that with Legends, which is based off of Xenoverse, or at least it's created by the same folks who did Xenoverse, it doesn't surprise me, because it definitely has that vibe. It has that look, you know.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it's kind of like Xenoverse on your phone, but if it has some of the RNG and the base mechanics you get from Dokkan, it might be kind of an interesting middle ground.
Yeah, like I said, I'm intrigued. I'm gonna plan on playing it.
Oh yeah.
I just want to try to be one of the people that get into the closed beta. It would be nice. So I can, you know, see it before I get it.
Mm-hmm. Get a little bit of hands-on and actually know what we're talking about when it does launch. That'd be kind of nice.
Exactly.
Eric Rudolph 91 over on Twitch. He started playing Dokkan when Physical Kid Buu came out, which would be, I want to say April, about April of 2016. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, Whitefire gets shafted and then deleted. They're trying to push new games, but the real question is, can they run on every phone? You know, Cameron, I don't know. I mean, here's the other thing too, dude. When Dokkan came out, it's kind of hard to believe, but when Dokkan came out, there were a lot of players that couldn't play Dokkan because it was too graphically intense for their phones. Their phones would overheat, and they couldn't play Dokkan. And you kind of look at it and be like, really? Well, I mean, it was, you know, not just that the phones are too graphically intense, or that the game was too graphically intense. It was that if you look at some of those early stages that Dokkan used to play on, they're huge, way too big for their own good, right? I mean, it's like you've got what you could take some of these stages, all the different boss battles and crap, all the different things you got to load on one of these stages. And it could take you 25-30 minutes to clear if you're starting from an old account back in the day with the crappy cards that we had. You're running Rs and SRs because there were no SSRs in the game. And so, yeah, these stages used to take fucking forever to get through, and they were huge compared to now. The stages have got maybe, you know, 2 turns and maybe a stop battle, and then you go into the boss battle, you know, for quest mode. They're just, it's a lot different now than it was then. And the phones now can easily, they've got, I mean, I think back then the average phone had for RAM something like 1 gig or 512 megabytes of RAM. And then like the higher end phones, the S6 from Samsung, I don't remember what the equivalent was the 6S, it was either I think it was the 6S back then, or maybe the 7 for iPhone. They had an equivalent amount of RAM. And the game needed like 2 gigs of RAM in order to run smoothly. So a lot of players couldn't play the game very well. It would be choppy, it wouldn't animate very well, it would crash. And so it's like people who are complaining about, well, they're putting out all these awesome new games now, but our phones might not be able to handle it. Well, that's how these generations work. You start off, and the player base, a lot of people may not be able to play these games. But trust me, that's not as much of a detriment as you think. Because what that does is gives an incentive for your carrier to say, hey, if you want to play video games, well, you're going to want to buy this new phone, which has, you know, 16 gigs of RAM on board and an 8-core processor and all this other bullshit that, you know, you wouldn't need for anything other than playing games on your phone. You know, and so the game developers, they're not necessarily playing for today's devices. They're playing for, well, we don't, you know, they're not playing for the player base to get into the game in the first 6 months. They're looking at the player base to get into the game in the next 9 to 12 months. You know, which chances are the next 9 to 12 months, if you don't have a new phone, your phone is old enough where it can't run these games already, you'll probably be getting a new phone then. And when you do, the carriers will be more than happy to push a phone that can run those games your way.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the thing. Like, I even look back to when I first started playing Dokkan, I was playing on a Samsung Note 5. And
Yeah.
there was actually a point where if I wanted to play this game for a longer period of time, I actually had to download a third-party app that dumbed down the graphics.
I remember Ranma played on a Note 4 forever. You know, seriously, it cracked me up. And it's like he just now got to I think he's at a S8, but yeah, he was on he's on a Note. Where are they at? Note 6 or Note 7? But I know he's still on a Note.
They're on a Note 8 now.
Yeah, Note 8. Yeah, so whatever the new Note is, or Note 7, whatever he's got, it's significantly.
I hope he doesn't have a Note 7. Those were the ones that were exploding.
Boom.
So, yeah, no.
Zeno wants us to know that tickets are coming out on the 40th. Good to know. We'll plan that day. I'll put it on my calendar.
The 40th, got it.
White Kite, JC, what's up, buddy? How are you? And let's see here. Eric Rudolph, you're about 10 days from the 2-year mark. Nice. Well, let me tell you, Eric, the 2-year mark on Global, they don't give you anything. Nothing. You don't get anything special.
Really?
Nope. It's like neither day 600 or 730 or 731, just depending when you start. So when I started, the 2-year mark, there was a leap year the first year. So our 2-year mark is day 731. But for the newer players, their 2-year mark might very well be, if you started after February of 2016, your 2-year mark will be day 730. And for those players, there's just, regardless, there's nothing on that day. You don't get, I don't think you even get a stone on that day. It's stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like Banda's like, oh yeah, here's your shaft, enjoy. Let's see, our biggest just lost on Easy A 31 with having almost 0 life left. I hate it when that happens, dude. It's like you just kind of look at it, it's like, if only one card hit just a little bit stronger. Still waiting for me to do a morning stream to end your suffering. You know, Zeno, it's gonna be a while, man. They replaced my desktop at my office with a really weird touchscreen kiosk that I don't have to use as a touchscreen kiosk, but it's like, it's one of those minimalist computers that barely has enough on it to do what I need to do, let alone run OBS with all my bells and whistles. So it's like, yeah, my day streams right now are on hold.
I think it sounds like it would implode just by touching it.
Mm-hmm. Matt Lazito, you need some intelligent golden Frieza friends, don't we all? Oh, look, there's one.
Here's a good question.
Yeah.
Ron Gaming asks, sorry for asking a lot of questions, but since the tickets wouldn't be based on summons, will we all get 50 free tickets? I think he's mentioning about the 1,000-day ticket banner.
Okay, so Ron, I know that other YouTubers have been really, let's just say confused. I'll be kind. They've just been confused, and they've been promising or telling you guys, oh yeah, no, you'll get tickets for every 50 stones that you've used in the game, and blah 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 blah. That was a misunderstanding mixed with a misconception, and it was never going to happen. In Japan, on the day 1000 banner, it was just based entirely off of your logins and your the quests, you know, your daily quests, and that's all it was ever going to be. We are getting 60 tickets in total, which is nice. At least that's what it said on Reddit. That makes sense. I didn't really calculate it myself, but that makes sense. We were never going to get a disc or a player appreciation stone ticket banner. That's what you're talking about for a login event. It was going to be for a X 100 million download celebration event. We got it for the 100 million celebration event. We got it for the 200 million download celebration event. We were going to have to wait until the 300 million celebration event. Which, good news, we are very close to the 300 million download celebration event. Whenever that's going to happen. Who knows? And by the way, those download celebration events are very arbitrary. You know, they can release them whenever they want. You know, people were saying, oh, we have to wait for 250. No, we passed 250 million downloads probably around Christmas time. something around there.
Give or take, I think, yeah, somewhere around there.
I mean, especially after all the rerolls involved with UI Goku. Yeah, we're past that at this point. So yeah, there's no telling when they'll do it. There's gonna be a lot of downtime in global between now and the 3-year celebration, which is something we've kind of been hinting at for a while. So they've got plenty of time to kind of, you know, sometime like end of April, beginning of May, you know, throw out this appreciation ticket banner. But the other thing too is they would warn us before the banner comes out. They'd give us a notice in the news saying, hey guys, we're gonna have this appreciation event, let you know all stones that you purchase and use before this particular date, which is usually 3 to 5 days out in the future, will count toward the calculation of your tickets. Tickets will be released on this date for this banner, you know, and that's what they've done in the past. And so it never made any sense that they were going to do that for this. So would they give us some sort of compensation? No, because they're not compensating anything. Japan did not get a stones, you know, 4 stones appreciation banner at 1,000 days, and neither will we. So there's no compensation. It's like, we're compensating you for something that you thought would happen but never was going to happen.
GG.
Yeah, exactly, right? But and then again, I don't want to blame, so I'm not throwing out blame out there, but this was perpetrated by YouTubers who were confused and got folks' hopes up, because we do have certain influence, and when a popular YouTuber says some things repeatedly for weeks or months at a time, the player base, not knowing any better, will believe that. And this was just gonna happen. So no, it just is what it is. A misunderstanding.
All I know is I am looking forward to the tickets. I can't wait. The 1,000-day celebration, guys, in general, is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's literally there to celebrate the fact that this game has lasted 1,000 days. And honestly, just enjoy it. This is one, like he said, this is going to be one of those things where it's going to be the last big thing we get, basically, until the 3-year anniversary, outside of Vegito Blue and Rose.
And a lot of people are already not excited about that. And it's like, really? Not like they come back. You know, it's like, they're good cards to have. They're, you know, maybe not necessarily for leaders, but they're really good on whatever team you put them on.
Oh yeah, they fit on a lot of teams.
I know.
And it's the thing, like, that's the thing. It's like, we are going to get really quiet after this point. Like, our 3-year anniversary is into, like, July. And, like, that's where you have to find stuff to do inside the game. Like, how Nate's always grinding. I'm usually always grinding. But it's also stuff like, you know, we'll have the Easy A Gohan. We'll have, I mean, heck, we still have one really awesome banner, you know, in my opinion anyways. And that's the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock banner.
Yeah, I mean, that is a Dokkan Fest. And hopefully they throw some good units onto that Bardock banner. I mean if they...
Is supposed to be on it.
Hopefully. I mean, if he is, I'm all over that shit. Now, it is, I mean, this is speculation, but that's what we're all doing, but it is entirely possible that kind of to push Bardock, because here's the thing. It's always been in my interest that, or my belief, that it's in their best interest to push Bardock as far away from here as they can. Because he is that last big Dokkan Fest exclusive before the 3-year anniversary. You know, no matter what you look at, no matter how you see it. So it's in their best interest to push it. And if they're not going to stick Rose and Vegito Blue earlier, then that would be a great gap to fill with a 300 million download celebration event. Plain and simple. You know, because that can last 2.5, 3 weeks. Because you figure you're going to have a ticket banner last about a week, week and a half, and then you'll have a stone banner that can also last just as long. And then toward the tail end of that, then you can throw out the Bardock banner. And that would be, you know, beginning of May. Something in there. And then the Bardock banner can carry us until Memorial Weekend, and then Memorial Weekend they can decide to either drop Rose and Vegeta Blue, or they can decide to drop Super Saiyan 3 and the Tapions, you know, and then have whichever one they didn't drop in the beginning of June.
Yep. Honestly, just give me my Bardock. I'm going to, like, I always thought, like, I was going to go deep in Super Saiyan 3, I mean, Rose and Vegeta Blue. Which I still will, because I mean they're, like you said, they're decent cards. They're good on teams. I'm going so hard for Bardock because he's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, it's like I was telling Blue Piccolo today that, you know, I'm kind of ready for some rank grind therapy. You know, just get 50 stones and like a good 3x EXP and then just go grind rank. You know, just that'd be my stream for 2 weeks. I'll stream every day. I'll do it for 3 hours a day. I'll stream every day, at least one stream a day, and we're just gonna grind the fuck out of rank. 850, here we come. You know, like I'm kind of.
I actually just hit the beautiful number of 352.
Woohoo! Yay, toast!
Rank grind as hard as you.
Hunter Iggy has a question. He wants to know how strong will the new Dragon Ball Super villain from the movie be on in Dokkan Battle for both JP and Global. All right, so who knows? But I can tell you this: the last movie that was released, they did do kind of a. They released it on JP early because that was Resurrection of F, and that was released in the spring in Japan. And when that released, Japan had just started playing Dokkan Battle. That was spring of 2015. They did have the Resurrection of F event. That, of course, is what we're grinding right now. And that allowed us to Dokkan all those Golden Friezas. Now, that also dropped in Global in the fall of 2015, about the exact same time that it had dropped in JP, about 3 months into the game. And we also got the movie released at that time as well. So, if you think about it, at the time, it's kind of hard to imagine. Intelligent Golden Frieza was one of the best cards in the game, which is really disgusting to think about. Not the Angel Golden Frieza, the OG Intelligent Golden, the OG Intelligent Golden Frieza. What's that?
We're talking that one.
Yes. Yeah, the correct.
Like, when I pulled him the first time, I cried a little bit inside. Because I knew how bad he was.
Well, when he first came out, that's what everybody wanted. Now, if you guys remember the old Tech Final Form Frieza, who was really awesome and one of the best cards in the game for months. Literally, he was like in the top 5 or top 10 list for 9 months until the Dokkan Fest started taking over. So he was one of the best original cards, right? When he Dokkanned into the Intelligent, or into the Tech Golden Frieza, his variant, he actually got enough of an improvement, it was worth doing that because he almost mimicked the Intelligent Golden Frieza. But of course, this is really before they had TURs in the game, so he doesn't come out as a TUR. He's a UR, which is one of those cardinal sins of Dokkan Battle. Because now, if they'd never Dokkan Awakened that Tech Frieza, he could have Dokkanned with the Angel Golden Frieza event and been a really good Tech unit. You know, a really good Tech Angel Golden Frieza, and that would have been really awesome to run on a Extreme Tech team, you know, or the Resurrection Warriors team. It would have been such a good card if they had just waited. So, to answer the question that Hunter had, whoever the new villain is, assuming that, you gotta assume that JP will probably get the, we'll probably see the new villain sometime around January of 2019, and Global will probably not see the villain until, we might not see the villain until February, or not February, but October or November of next year, which is hard to imagine that we're not going to see the movie hitting the States, even though they're going to be doing a simul drop. But they did do a simul drop in the States with Resurrection of F, but that simul drop was just the dub version. It wasn't the English cast. That didn't come out until almost the end of the year when it was released. So I don't know. I mean, will he be good? Yeah, he'll probably be comparable. He may be whatever the meta is at that time, which is what they did with Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza was toward the top of the meta at the time. Unfortunately, the meta was at the very tail end of it. It was right before the all the new stuff started dropping on Japan. So
was that before the original God Leagues?
Yes, or? Yes. Yeah, it was October of 2015 when that event came out. They had the Countdown to Resurrection, which gave us the SR Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is just a total bullshit unit, but, you know, it was what it was. And then they also gave us but that happened in October. And the Dokkan events didn't start until February of 2016 with Broly. So it dropped 4 months before, something around there. Anyway, phenomenal. What's up, man? How are you? And Justin White is rank 222. Ha! And Zeno-sama 997, almost there. Fuck you, Zeno. You and your lying sack of filth. Whitefire went to bed. Oof. Did he? Eric Rudolph, if people think rates are bad now, when you started, it was 3.5% rates. We dreamed of 3.5% rates back in the day. Back when there were only 4 SSRs that you could pull out of the banners, you were looking at the best guess was about a 1% drop rate. And so people re-rolled. You know, not for like 2 SSRs, they re-rolled for 1. You know, trying to get 1 SSR to drop.
Because that 1 SSR would give you that slight advantage.
Well, it would if it was the STR Super Saiyan Goku. Goku was a great card for quite a while. And the fact that he has never Dokkaned kind of leads me to think that when he does Dokkan Awaken, he's going to be a really awesome card. In fact, I could be mistaken, but I think Stroku is like the last SSR from that era that has not received any kind of rebirth or Dokkan Awakening.
Wait, are we talking the Strength Super Saiyan Blue?
No. I'll pull it up here on stream real quick.
Yeah, pull it up on stream. Let me take a look at it.
Yep, this is the OG STR Super Saiyan Goku. In fact, when I pulled him a couple of times over the years, but when I did finally pull him, I threw him away once, and then I decided to go ahead and keep him the next time I got him. Just because, you know, no self-respecting Super Saiyan Goku collector can possibly keep it. Now, let's see here. Alright. Yeah, that one! No. Where are you, Stroku? Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan. Still even in my account? Did I pull him before or after Gogeta? When I got him again? The myth. He doesn't actually exist.
Is he the one that's next to Super Saiyan Trunks?
Yes, thank you. There you go. Yep, that is Stroku right there. That is an OG card of the OG order. But look at those stats, though. Alright. Nothing in the dupe system, and considering that is the oldest SSR Super Saiyan unit in the game, almost 8,000 HP, 7,000 attack. I mean, 4,000 defense was twice of that of other URs for a really long time. So, yeah. And his passive, he gave himself an attack 50... Huh?
Do you still pull this card?
Yeah, he's still pullable. Every once in a while I pull one and put it into his dupe system. Attack plus 50% when key is 5 or more. You gotta remember, back then those passives, they weren't designed to go off when the super attack went off, because super attacks going off were kind of a rarity. It was, you know, if you could just get him to attack, and if he got 5 key or more, then his attack would you know, increase by 50%. That was a huge advantage for a long time. So, which is nice. Instead of it, you know, now the de facto is when super attack is launched, attack increased by 90% or whatever. But 50% for basically just getting a little bit of key, that was, yeah, it was pretty awesome. Plus 30% attack increase as well. So these guys would run him as their leader. So his attack would already be a base 30%. With a friend, so he'd be a base 60%. And then you'd have the additional 50% from his passive. So you'd be starting at 72, 88 for your attack. And you know, if you just had 5 key, you'd be sitting at 15,000 attack, which would be about 3 to 4 times more than any of the other units. And that's not without, and that's without a super attack, you know. But that extreme modifier.
History lessons with me.
Yep. But oh yeah, and there's bye guys. Still got a few of those Gokus in case they ever decide to drop another Super Saiyan Goku our way, which they haven't.
I'm so sad that I've never been able to get that. Like, I'll never be able to get that. It's really sad.
I mean, I kind of kicked myself in the butt for burning all of the SR Super Saiyan Blue Gokus that they gave us for the Resurrection event. I would like to have at least kept one, but back then, a lot of us used those when we pulled the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the AGL Super Saiyan Blue, or the AGL Super Saiyan Blue. He was released around that time as well, and a lot of us used those to increase the super attack on that card because he was the strongest hitting card in the game for almost a year.
Yeah.
And so it was worth it, to get that super attack up.
The one with like the dragon behind him, right?
No. I'll pull it up. Hold on.
Just having you go through all your cards right now.
Fine.
I want history lessons that you get. It's actually really cool to talk to people who've like played since the beginning and seeing these older cards.
So
these are the cards I will never get to see again. I will never have a chance to see unless they bring somehow back out.
I don't know. You'd probably be able to get your hands on this one. I mean, this one right here is actually the strongest Super Saiyan Blue in the game until the STR, I think, Dokkan Awakens. This is the one that you would...
Wait.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, this like a lot of us do. He was because again, he was released around November, December 2015. A lot of folks just went ham for him, and they burned all of their SR Super Saiyan Blue Gokus, myself included, into this card to get his super attack up to like SA6 or SA7 if you were lucky. And because they didn't have Elder Kais yet, because we didn't have the World Tournament yet, so this was the only way to get a super attack up that we knew of. Otherwise, you have to pull dupes. And yeah, this card is a better option than this card. The Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue is a kind of a non-starter. He was really strong and really good when he started off. And then, of course, you got to remember, that was when the meta was at 70% leads. And now that our meta is at 170% leads, his passives of gives himself 50,000 attack or whatever, or 10,000 attack, or whatever his passive is, it's laughable at this point. People just like to Rainbow Star that card because he is a demigod by himself and he's a really awesome card. Problem is, he tops off at about 100% lead. When you start running 120%, 150%, 170%, this, the OG Super Saiyan Blue Goku hits about 20% harder when he's Rainbow Starred. Yeah. So, and he doesn't decrease your health at all for super attacking, which is always cool.
Here, I know I have a few deep, right?
He is, I mean, definitely worth it. He's a good card. Rip, you cannot copy that on the phone. Let's see here. What are my Twitchers doing? Would he be in Namek Saga? Never mind. Which one? The Final Form Frieza? The Tech Final Form Frieza?
Oh, hey, bad. I actually have two of his paths open.
He's a good card to run. I mean, the thing about AGL, there are not a lot of Super AGL units to put your orbs into. I mean, there are. But once you get past Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and Super Vegito... And yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, maybe the androids, but I mean, most of us should already have the androids Rainbow Starred at this point.
I mean, the only other one I would probably think would be at this point now the Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yep. No. Yeah, he definitely should be Rainbow Starred if you can, or as many orbs as you can. But I mean, that's it. I mean, unlike a lot of the other units, you've got a lot in tech. There's a lot in STR. There's a lot in physical. A lot coming in physical. There's a huge amount in intelligence. Super AGL kind of ran into this roadblock where I'm like, well, I mean, yay, I pulled a dupe of LR Trunks and Goten, so I have something I can work on. But, other than that, once I get those guys finished, I've been working on Rainbow Starring the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. Yeah, it's kind of where it falls off, You got these really cool high-end, heavy-hitting units. Then when they're done, there's not like a middle ground unit where like a really good support unit that you really want to put stuff into. It just kind of bottoms out,
Yeah, and then you just start putting orbs into cards, and people are like, "Why are you wasting orbs in that card?" It's like,
because there's nothing else to put orbs into. And it's like, what am I gonna do? Save them?
But, it was a pleasure being in here. It's like almost 1 a.m. for me.
Yeah, Toast. Yeah, and I appreciate you coming in here and bailing me out of a phone call. That's highly appreciated, buddy.
No problem, guys. Thank you so much for having me, though. And guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Everyone in chat, I shall catch you.
Alrighty, Omni. Yeah, we'll definitely get something going here soon.
All right, guys. Peace out.
See you later, Toast.
There's the hang up button. There it is.
Bye. Anyway, guys, let's see here. Zenosama. Sean Plays 19 is laughing a little bit. April Fool's card. I haven't seen the April Fool's card. Is it Rebrand? That'd be cool. I just haven't seen it. People are using the AGL Goten that gets the rebirth from the Bio Broly. Yeah. No, they are. Let's see. I'll pull that one up real quick, guys. I don't mind going through the cards since I have everything. Alright, the old Rebirth, yeah, the Rebirth Bio Broly Goten. He's a 90% lead. He has decent attack stats. I've seen cards have gotten close to... He'll have good HP. He'll have like 15,000 HP when he does Dokkan. His passive gives himself 90% at the start of the turn, so he's going to have a good attack, which is good. Honestly, you want LR Yamcha. But no, they gave us that shit. Oh, come on, dude. It's all good. It's all good. Days of Super Vegito. Yeah, we miss those days. Vaporusk. What's up, dude? And Sean Plays is lolling still. Nate, here's the link, though. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sean. You know, I'll check it out a little bit later. Is it just over on... I'm sure it's over on Discord. Yeah, you can't post links in the YouTube. Sean, it's no big deal, bro. I'll check it out when I get off the stream a little bit later. Where we at? 9:40? Only mods can post links. Let me... 9:40. We can go for about another half hour. I don't mind going until 10:30. We'll do about a 2-hour stream. It's all good. Whatever. Whatever, dude. I don't care. I like how I'm slowly but surely I'm getting my rank up. It's crawling at a dastardly pace. It's on Truth's channel. Oh, okay, I'll check it out later. I always pop in and hang out on Truth's channel, see what's going on. So I'll take a look at it. You legit just Dokkan your intelligent Turles yesterday. Good for you, dude. I mean, he is a cool card. I mean, he's not bad. I use him all the time on my intelligence team. I mean, I have him on this team. His passive is great. I mean, he can stun, which is cool, but stunning is kind of almost out of the meta at this point, which sucks. Let's see. Anyway, guys, thank you all for coming and hanging out tonight. I really appreciated Omni for hanging out with us for a little bit and keeping you guys company while my father-in-law helped me with a car issue that I resolved. You can never pull AGL Vegito. You remember the stun to win meta? I know. Blue! You're my boy, Blue! General Blue, biggest win of the year, the seal and counter meta. I mean, the counter meta still is out there, but you still need a seal and counter. I don't know. It's just like now the counters just don't do enough damage. You know, now it's counter, but you've got to rev up your unit first before those counters actually do enough damage to get you through the event. You know, because one card is not going to get you through an event anymore. There was a time that Gogeta could get you through any event out there. There was a time that Vegito could get you through any event out there. Unfortunately, that time has since walked away. Because, you know, those times were 400,000 damage from Gogeta and 400,000 damage from Vegito were really awesome and something that, you know, worked really well in your favor. And of course, those times are gone, and 400,000 damage is... It's like, oh boy. What Dragon Ball character has Dokkan not done yet? Parapapa, right? The dancing trio. We don't have that one yet over in GT. I know, like, from the movies, we're still missing Lord Slug. We're still missing Garlic Jr. from the movies. I'm not talking about fucking Dead Zone. Or at least we're not talking about, you know, the Holy Water Garlic Jr. saga. Bullshit. From the actual anime, I think they've used every card from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT at this point. Have we seen anything from Super? We've seen a few things from Super, but they need to give us more. There's a lot from the Tournament of Power they haven't even touched on yet, so I can't wait for them to start doing that. I mean, maybe some minor characters like the two boys that Goten and Trunks fought in the Junior Martial Arts Tournament Championship. They could be R's or they could be N's, you know? Just bullshit units that you don't want. But it'd be nice. We haven't had any new N's in about 3 years. Whitefire, you're gonna pay me, and Zeno gonna jump you. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's on now. Whitefire, you stepped in it, buddy. You stepped in it. To be honest, you'd like to see a Trio de Danger LR card. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, the super attack would probably be nothing more than just kind of a build up on the one we have. I'd like to see a Rebrienne card that she has a chance to become Giant Rebrienne. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just to piss off the entire player base, if nothing more. Let's see here. We need an R Zeno. No, what I want to see is a Zeno button. It's a super rare item that maybe like the top 100 World Tournament players get. So, and maybe like if you get first place in your local and top 100, well, okay, let's say maybe top 5,000. First place in local and top 5,000 overall get a variable amount of the Zeno button ID or the Zeno button item card. Okay, so what does the Zeno button item card do? Well, it's a super overpowered card. You can use it at any time in any event and it will basically destroy everything on the, you know, every enemy. It'll destroy every enemy on that in front of you. So it doesn't matter if you're in Boss Rush, it doesn't matter if you're in Super Battle Road, doesn't matter if you're in a Dokkan event, it will defeat the enemy in front of you. Okay? So Nate, what good would that actually... Okay, it cannot be used in Boss Rush, because that would actually be too OP. But it can be used in Super Battle Road. So what would it do? Basically, you push it and you see a flash on the screen. Everything turns white, like just all you see is a white background. The enemy is gone, and then you just kind of see Zeno floating around, and then you see a KO, you know, pop up. Well, that would be awesome, and I can see that as a Zeno button card. And you just use that, and you get maybe top 5,000 get 1, top 2,500 get 2, top 1,000 get 3, top 100 get 4, top 50 get 5, top 25 get 6, top 10 get 7, 5, top 5 get 8, top 3 get 9, and first place gets 10 in the World Tournament. And then also you get an additional 1 if you get first place in the local, you know, your local ranking. I think that'd be cool. I would totally be awesome with that, and that'd be a really fun way to get that item. You wouldn't have very many uses for it. It'd be such a little random item you'd never be able to use, and if you did use it, it'd be hilarious. Grand Priest. Hey Grand Priest, what's up, dude? How are you? Sean plays facts. Maybe. Baprisk. If Rebrienne is actually doesn't make even runner, She's actually decent, maybe even runner. Well, if she's like a giant type or something, it'd be kind of fun to throw her on the. She would be a pretty cool unit just to throw like on the Tapion team, and give her a really good chance at turning giant Rebrienne, and just kind of see what she can do. If she's got like immense damage or something in her giant form, that'd be cool. Oh shit! Instagram. Grand Priest, what's up, my brother? They would make Rebrand broken just so everybody has to use her. I think that'd be awesome. Yep, see you later, Janari. Wanari, I did see you. I was gonna answer one of your questions earlier, dude. We had toast in the channel. It's not that it's hard or not fun to talk with somebody like that. It's hard to keep up with your own chat when you got your buddy talking as well. But, Wanari, I did see you here, and I'm sorry I didn't read your question earlier. Because I did read the question, I was like, oh yeah, that's a good question, and then I forgot who asked it, and then I forgot to address it. So, I'm sorry, man. But thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Ultra Instinct Broly? Doesn't Broly already run on his Ultra Instincts? I mean, there's not a lot of thought process going on up there. Except, that's basically it, just a garbled mess of giblets. You're gonna head to bed, Whitefire? Alrighty, dude. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, Fair. I appreciate it. Oh, no! Just close, damn it. Alright, guys. Let's see. So it started warming up here in California. It was 84 degrees this morning, and it was freezing yesterday. So our winter weather is going away. Our springtime weather is coming in to stay. Probably make do with 6. Can we get a nunny? Nunny! There's your nunny, my friend. Mass fam, there is a nunny just for you, my brother. Grand Priest. Nunny! Okay, let's see. That one while we're at it. Nice. That's what Trunks needed. Your nunny is Zeno level. Yeah. That's what she said. Like, oh my god. Yep, I'm right here, baby. Mm-hmm. If you guys have not smashed that like button yet, I would highly appreciate it if you did. For whatever reason, right before the stream started, our little stream number stat number grabber was refusing to work, so I was like, alright, we'll get rid of it tonight. We'll put it back in place tomorrow, if we decide to stream tomorrow. I might decide just to pop in again, do another stream, keep grinding up these Whis items. I mean, if we got a chance for free fucking Whis items, I highly suggest you guys go out about this. I mean, I get it, you guys are still working on Extremes The Awakening and other such bullshit, but really good event to do this crap on, guys. Topo said when Frieza said he was weak just to get smashed. Alright, what are we at? We at 60 or 70? Fuck, not even at 60 yet. We're grinding this shit now for over an hour. I was at 50, like 53, so I've barely gotten any of these tonight. Will I ever live stream JP? Sean, I will probably not actively live stream JP. I mean, I don't mind hopping into JP every once in a while just for the shits and for the giggles, but I'll be honest with you, dude, it just doesn't appeal to me. I mean, JP's okay, but a lot of global players who have their accounts, you know, pretty well tapped out, we really would rather not play JP. We've seen what happens when other global players go to the JP side of the force. They generally don't come back. For good reason. I mean, JP's fun, it's fresh, it's new. There's plenty to do. Feel like a Dr. Seuss rhyme now. Great, I'm my own worst enemy. Oh, we absolutely need a 1. And we did not get it. Fuck you, game. Let's see here. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. We were looking into it this morning. We were wondering if Z still had some, if he was still doing sales. Because my understanding, a lot of the brokers are having a hard time processing sales right now. I asked Z, I said, are you open for business? And Z told me this morning, yes. If you have anybody who needs orders, please send them my way. I'll be happy to process them. Just let you guys all know that for whatever reason, this is part of the reason why a lot of the other brokers are not processing orders right now. The process times are slower than normal. Normally, you're looking at about a 36-hour period before he'll take your account, and then a 3 to 4 hour period until you get your account back. So, you know, a day and a half usually, right? The way it is right now, you're looking at about a 3-day wait time, so about 72 hours before he'll take your account, and about a 12-hour processing time. So if you guys need stones before the next big banner comes or whatever, it's probably a good time to consider hitting Z up, getting in the wait line, and again, he's one of the only vendors open right now. So a lot of folks are migrating to him just because, hey, he's the only name in town right now, and his prices are still really good. So if you guys are needing to, hit up Z, and you know, and he'll be more than happy to take your money and give you some stones. Grand Priest wants to fuse. I think so. I think Sean. I think the Grand Priest wants to fuse with Luis. Let's see here. So I was more than happy to throw that out there. I will be snagging some more stones from Z in the future. That's kind of just a given at this point. I don't know when that'll be, but we will definitely grab some from Z in the next few weeks. The only nice thing about there not being a whole bunch coming to Global for me, particular in the next 2 months, is I don't have to burn through so many stones right now. Sucks for you guys, because I know you enjoy watching the summon videos and the summon streams and anything and everything to do with the word summons, but definitely better on the wallet, especially with all this fucking car issue and car crap I'm having to take care of. So, Sean plays, what about me? Am I fusing with Whis? No, I'm not going to fuse with Whis. Don't worry. That ain't happening. Let's see. 6. Grab that 4 while over here on the right. On the EZA Broly event, the EZA Broly banner is not going to be one I will be pulling on. I have absolutely no desire or any need to be pulling on that banner. So, because I already have all the cards on that banner Rainbow starred. So I think there's what? An Intelligent Super Blue Vegito. There's Broly. And whatever else fucking card is on that. It'd be nice, you know, in all honesty, it'd be super awesome if the STR Gohan was on that banner. If he was, I would actually pull on the banner, but he's not, so I'm not going to. Because I would love to get a dupe or two if STR Gohan in there. You're going to fuse with a potato? Of course you are, Sean. Grand Priest, wait! Don't fuse with a potato! It's potato fusion! Crap, he's turned into a French potato. Must have been a French fry. Your power is unlimited! Oh crap, he's got so much power! How many rainbow units do I have? I see Barbar. 41? 42? Something in that neighborhood. If I only have 41, I'll have 42 come Friday. I'll have the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan finished Friday. I'm only three spaces left. I'm at 99%. So I'll be finished with that one on Friday. Yeah, I've been rainbowing crap. I'll have more rainbow stars next week when the Broly event drops. We'll rainbow star LR Vegeta Blue. We'll probably rainbow star, or at least work on the STR Vegeta, the Rage Vegeta. I never put any real work into him, so I got some stuff to work on still, which is good. Still also need to finish up the STR TUR Broly. He needs a little bit more love in the dupe system. He's almost done. He's not going to be rainbow starred, heaven forbid. But he will have 2 paths open and lots of goodies. About how long does Z usually take to fill orders? You placed yours at noon today and haven't heard anything back. Alright, so Jeremiah, it's what I just explained a minute ago. Normally, you'll hear back from him almost right away, and you'll be looking at a day and a half or so, about 36 hours before he'll take your account. Right now, it's slow. I mean, really slow. You're looking at about 72 hours. So noon on, Saturday? So around noon on Saturday. In fact, go ahead and message him right now, because if you filed it around noon, that's actually when they're sleeping over in the Philippines. Just send him a message. Make sure he got your money, and make sure he's got everything. But just know that you're probably looking at about, right now, at this very point, you're probably looking at about 48 hours before they'll take your account. And once they have taken your account, you're probably looking at about an additional 6 to 12 hours before you get it back. It's just slow right now. And a lot of vendors aren't even doing anything right now. So, I mean, I consider yourself lucky that we have one that's willing to work with us. I see, Barbar. You are a legend. Yeah. The namesake is not for show, brother. I am not about that. Sean plays. I am a potato. They gonna serve you at McDonald's. A big old side of French fried. That's awesome. Let's see here. Vaprask, thank you very much for your follow on Twitch tonight, man. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the Grinders Cove, dude. I saw that you'd followed earlier, and I just totally blanked and kind of flaked on you and didn't give you the shout out. I appreciate that if you're still here. Jeremiah Hayward, thanks, man. You really appreciate you taking the time to answer. No problem, dude. That's what I'm here for. I mean, if I'm going to stream, I'm going to try to answer questions. That's all I can do, right? All these streams are about. If you have a chance, then answer some questions. Of course, you know, having Toast in there is a little bit of a difference. It's too much fun to have a buddy in there. Sean Players, don't eat me, cousins! The Spuds. Don't eat the Spuds. They're just little guys. They're so good. They're so earthy. So all natural. Jeremiah, first time buyer. How will you know when they take the account? Okay. You never recovered your account before. Okay. So if you've never, so you've given them your transfer code. When they take your account, you can be playing the game and doing whatever you want to do. When you go back in, it'll be just like you've been in a maintenance, okay? It'll kick you out of the game, and then when you go to log in, it'll say your account has successfully been transferred. So don't touch it. Don't do anything else at that point. In fact, I will help you from this point. Let me finish up here, and I'll show you what you do from that point forward, okay? When you get that notice, it'll pop up and say, your account was successfully transferred, or transfer successfully completed, or something like that, right? So at that point, there's only one thing you can do, and that's wait. A lot of us have JP, so we hop over to JP and we play over there for a little while. To get your account back, it's actually really easy. He will make a transfer code once he's taken your account, and he'll keep it for safekeeping in case something happens to the phone that he's working with or whatever, right? Shit can happen. You never know. I mean, it's in our line of work, or in his line of work, I guess. It's just, you deal with enough accounts, the phones are constantly on, and the phones will not last forever. Eventually one will crap out, and of course he does enough processing that it'll probably happen on somebody's account. That's why he makes a backup copy as soon as he takes possession of your account. Okay? And he keeps that, he writes it down or takes a screen and sends it to another device, however he does it. Whatever a safeguard is. So, let's log out real quick. When he sends you a message back on Facebook, and he'll send you a screenshot of your account transfer code, just confirm that it's your account. It's got your username in the top left-hand corner. And the way you get it back, you go back to the title screen like this, all the way down to the very bottom to your options. You can transfer options. Transfer game data via Facebook. You're already unlinked from Facebook, so you can't go that route. So you'll have to enter your transfer code. This actually looks very similar to the transfer code image that you sent to him. So he will go ahead and send one right back to you. All you gotta do is just type in your username or your user account ID, which is the number. Okay, your friend code number. Okay, and then you'll need to transfer in with the code. I don't know if it has to be capitalized or not. I always keep it uncapitalized, so every letter I uncapitalize, and then I'm just constantly making sure I don't have any caps in there. I don't know if it has to be that or not. Just make sure you type it in exactly as it is on the transfer code. You'll press enter. It'll then give you one of two options. Well, three options. Either A, it'll just say, incorrect transfer code or couldn't find it. In which case, go back, type it all over again, make sure it's all correct and it's exactly as he's given it to you. All right. Option B, you do it and it says, okay, transfer complete. It'll pop up your rank, your username. It'll give kind of a brief overview of what your account looks like. And then it'll say transfer complete. You'll then go ahead and log in like normal. It'll require that you do a data download. It's going to re-download your data, which happens when you transfer from one version of the game to another. Always happens. And you're transferring from an English global Dokkan battle to whatever they got in the Philippines, some sort of Asian language over there. Filipino, who knows. So you're going to be required to download another language pack is what you're doing. Then you'll log in like normal. Option 3 is the frisky option. That one sucks. Option 3 gives you this bullshit thing that says, cannot transfer to the same device. Alright, that has happened to me rarely, but it does happen. That option requires that you uninstall Dokkan Battle from your phone, and you reinstall Dokkan Battle. And what that'll do is it'll clear your cache, it'll clear your game data. It'll also, basically take the record that you had that account on your device out of your device, for at least as far as your device is concerned. And then you'll just download a fresh version of Dokkan Battle and then proceed to do the transfer. The transfer will go through cleanly. You'll have absolutely no issue and you'll be fine. So those are the three options. And then from that point, you'll be transferred. Go ahead and relink to Facebook at that point. You don't have to create a new transfer code. There's this idea that if you don't create a transfer code, he can just take your account back. As soon as a transfer code is used successfully, the account has been successfully transferred, that transfer code is no longer usable. Okay? So you don't have to go through and just for security, I'm going to make a transfer. You're wasting everybody's time. It doesn't do you any good. You can't use that transfer code that you do, probably. So just connect it to Facebook and you'll be good. I hope that walks you through the entire process of what to expect when expecting stones. If you eat these spuds, you'll eat you. Pause. Brokers back in business. Well, Darko, Z never was out of business. Z's always been taking orders. He's always been processing. I know, like, Omnitos was asking me this morning if Z was taking orders because he couldn't get anything going from his broker. So I said, well, I'll ask, and I did, and Z said, yeah. They're kind of filtering through all the folks that they're kind of backlogged with, but yeah, they are. Yep. Yeah, Jeremiah, it's all good, dude. It's and I think the point I was trying to say is link it to Facebook. Facebook linking is so much more secure than the backup codes. I think that's more my point. Less that, Z is going to steal your account. That was less the idea. It's just more the Facebook backup code or the Facebook backup linking is a better option for account recovery than the transfer code. Because transfer codes have to be updated on a periodic basis in order to stay fresh and valid in the game. It's kind of bullshit, but it is what it is in the game. It's just how our game works. So the Facebook backup linking is a better option. I've been scared of it for a very long time. Yeah, I mean, I understand, Jeremiah. I finally decided to do it. You're not going to get in any trouble, bro. I mean, you know, obviously, never say never. You know, Bandai may decide to get a bug up their ass one day and try to crack down on us, but I just don't think there's a big option for that. Especially if they decide to start focusing more on this new game, on Legends. Hey, Keisha Thomas, welcome back, dude. I don't think they're going to be super heavily going gung-ho on trying to catch the bad Dokkan players who are paying full price for stones, just they're not paying full price for stones. Darko, your broker has nothing apparently. Yeah, that makes sense. Might up. Yeah. You guys can go ahead and hit up Z. Definitely. I encourage it. I mean, he'd be happy to get the business. Now, mind you, it sounds like he's running pretty slow, but he is processing orders. Jigsaw, can you use somebody's Frieza for ECA? I don't have one, so rip. I mean, after this last month, I kind of appreciate a slow process time with Z, because it takes 3 days to get my account and get it, or for him to take my account and for me to get it back. You know, 3 days between process or payment and process and back in my hands. Only 12 hours or so out of my hands, but whatever. But it takes that much time, right? Well, I look at it and go, okay, the downside, it's hard to plan for shit because you don't know when your account's going to be taken. But the upside, that's 3 days I'm not going to be spending stones on this game, you know? Or, you know, it's because as soon as I get those stones, now you've got something in your pocket. You got money burning a hole in your pocket, you know? A lot of us, that is the downside to getting that many stones from a broker, is you really want to spend them. And it's really hard because you know you're not supposed to. Well, at least we got 2 of the 3. I mean, I honestly don't care about these items. They're kind of worthless at this point, but they are what they are, right? Sean plays DED Nate dead. If I eat your little spud brethren. Jeremiah says on Facebook, expect 24 to 48 hour delays. Yeah, but I mean, that's his normal. I'll tell you, that is his normal delay pattern. 24 to 48 hours. You know, and like I said, usually it's about 36 hours. That's his normal time. Right now, he seems to be running slower than normal. So when you're expecting the delays at 24 to 48 hours, that would be like a month ago when everything was running smoothly. He had plenty of product and the servers were acting the way they should when he's trying to process. Right now, I'd say it's closer to 36 hours to 3 days. So 36 to 72 hours. I'd say allow 36 to 72 hours for processing for the time being. You know, it's not the best time, honestly, to gauge the service because, like I said before, almost all the other brokers are out of business right now or they're closed. You purchased 1080. You're debating on trying to rainbow your Angel Golden Frieza as one dupe or pulling hard on an LR. You know, Jeremiah, Icy wants a box case. Yeah, we'll do a box showcase. Alright, we'll do one right now. We've just got 2 drops, so that's fine. Jeremiah, I'd say right now, hold off on pulling for more Golden Friezas. I mean, he's going to come back into the banners, and when he does, he'll be a lot easier to pull. Instead, definitely shoot for an LR. 1,000 stones on average will give you a coins flip chance of pulling either Mighty Mask or Majin Vegeta at this point. If you're after one of those cards, or both of those cards, so you don't care which one you're getting, and you don't mind taking a coins flip chance at getting one of them, that's a good banner to pull on. I mean, you're going to get a lot of Elder Kais out of the process, which is helpful, and you can pretend like you're Demoni for a while and not have to and not have to go out there and actually grind up crap and just go ahead and just SA10 shit. But anyway, you can do that, or just know that Bojack is coming in about 15 days, you know. But it's gonna be hard to hold on to those stones for 15 days. I completely understand, and you know, I sympathize. So we're gonna do a box showcase. It has been requested. I am 100% on board with that. We'll start off with our LR units by Rainbow Star. So these are all of the LR units I have in my box. I have all but Majin Vegeta. All of them are SA20, well, except for Vegeta Blue. Jeremiah, you plan on buying more for LR Bojack? Well, then, here's the thing. I got a dupe of Mighty Mask in 500 stones. Of course, that's RNG. But you gotta remember, there was like a 1 out of 8 chance I'd pull Mighty Mask in 500 stones. You know, 1 out of 4 chance you'd pull either LR in 500 stones. A 1 out of 16 chance you could pull both LRs in 500 stones. So keep that in mind. Those aren't bad odds. Those are pretty good odds. So those are my LRs, boys, and we're gonna swap over to all my cards. These are all of my Rainbow Stars. So this right here is the first 20. Every good card in the game that I have is for the most part Rainbow Star, save for a few. Super Saiyan 4 Goku has 3 pads. I'll get him 4th pad eventually. Here's my second 20. And yeah, I have 41 Rainbow Stars right now. The Super Saiyan 2 Physical Gohan will be Rainbow Starred eventually. I have 2 pads open in these boys right now, which is cool. Oh, where are they at right now? Yeah, they're getting close. They look really good. Let's see. Gotta work on these. I've got 1 path open on these guys. So I'm just trying to get my crits going with them right now, and I don't think we even have, we don't have any crits going on with them yet. Next week I will. I've got, like, one of the crit orbs ready to go. And so we're kind of working on that. What are we working on today? Today's Wednesday, so intelligence. Working on today. Super? Oh, it was Super. It was another LR. We were working on Gohan today. I went ahead and finally put crit into Gohan today. That was exciting. That was my big things. We've got two sets of crit in them.
I am the one that will defeat you.
AE Gaming, welcome to the Grinders Cove, dude. Thank you for your sub, dude. I appreciate it. So we'll pull out from here. We're gonna go to special attack or super attack. These are all my units labeled by super attack. There are, I actually counted it today, 282. I want to say 282 max super attack UR, TURs, and LRs. Okay. All individual, nothing duplicate or anything else. So they're all, and then an additional 115 or 110 UR, TUR, and LRs that are not max super attack. So. Well, this is my entire box. I'm missing, I think, 5 or 6 cards in the game. I'm getting close to full fulfillment here. I'm happy. We should be getting close to dupes. There we are. There's our dupe Golden Friezas. Slowly working on... Actually, we could do some of that. Today is Wednesday, huh? Or is it only Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's only Tuesday. So tomorrow night, you know what we can do tomorrow night, guys? We can grind up some medals so I can Dokkan Awaken more of these STR Spirit Bomb Gokus. I'm doing this for the 1000 day Spirit Bomb Goku. I found something out. The physical LR Gohan, alright, has a 2% feed rate for LR, or for URs. Normally, UR into LR is a 1% feed rate. For UR into LR, like the base LRs, like Gohan and presumably Spirit Bomb Goku, it's a 2% feed rate, so it's actually double. So I'm expanding that concept, saying that TURs might have a 5% feed rate for base LR cards. Not for Dokkan Awakenable cards, you know, all the LR cards in the game minus these few LRs that are already starts off as LR cards, right? So What does that mean? Well, it might mean that these Gokus might actually have a use for me in this game. If I can get 1 or 2 to feed and save a couple of, if I can get 1 or 2 to feed and save a couple of Elder Kais, more power to me. So that's my goal. Okay. I've got more of these, and I've got more than just this. We've got an additional 5 or 6. I've got like 11 or 12 of these Spirit Bomb Gokus. We just pulled a shit ton of them a while ago. So that's my account for the time being. And we'll pull back up here. I'll answer some questions. I think we might be done for the night, guys. Ah, what are you doing? There we are. Is Angel Golden Frieza good? Yes, Angel Golden Frieza is very good. Good card, big thumbs up. Hits very hard. The category is amazing. If you have the LRs, if you have the LR Majin Vegeta, you got the LR Broly, then yeah, fucking A, it's a great card. Sounds like a noob, he just came back into the game. Yeah, no, the Intelligent Golden Angel Frieza is a great card. He hits for, I think like SA1, he hits for like 800,000 or some crazy number, which is insane. It's an insane amount just for one card at SA1. SA10, he clears 1 million, and he goes into the dupe system and he's clearing 2 million. You know, it's crazy. He's a great card. AE Gaming, bro! Welcome to the Grinders Cove, AE Gaming. I really appreciate the sub, bro. IC Barbar, Godly account. Yep, one of the best. My rank, yep. Yeah, AE Gaming, it is one of the highest ranks in global. Renzi has told me he doesn't think that there's anybody legitly at my rank or higher. He knows that we all know there's a lot of folks who are using private servers, who have been using mods or using bots, you know, and maybe they're at rank 999 or they're at rank 900. You know, it's just the problem is if you mod to 999, your account will get banned. I mean, Renzi's found that out a dozen times. Is as soon as your account goes to 999, the account automatically gets reviewed by Bandai, and basically if they find that you've been modding on it, they will ban your account. How long does it take to get there? I've been playing the game for, well, since the beginning, since July of 2015. You know, within the first week. I'm at day 952? Something like that. Day 9 something, 950 something. I should be at day 990 right now, like 992, 993, 991, something in there. But I've lost about 30 days, so I guess 980 something, right? I've lost about 30 days from the game. I just haven't logged in. I quit the game in February 2016 for a while. A few logins here and there that I missed out on. And I've added it up. I guess I'm close to about the 30 days of login that I've missed. You're gonna go start. Too lazy to do. Oh, you're gonna start grinding units with me? You're just too lazy to do it by yourself? No, I hear you, dude. Yeah, no problem, man. I usually try to grind as much as I can here on stream, and then maybe finish up off stream if need be. But I'll let you guys know if they're gonna give us a 3x EXP during the next celebration for the 1000 day. I'm gonna grab 50 stones, and we're just gonna be grinding rank. I mean, we'll do a lot of streams where we can just kind of hang out and talk and chat for a while, but we're gonna be just fucking grinding rank for the better part of 2 weeks if they come out with that crap. So just give you guys a heads up. We will do Broly when he pops. We'll get him done in 1 or 2 days, and we will do you know, anything else that comes our way in the next week or two. But in all honesty, if they give us rank EXP, we're gonna be streaming 7 days a week again. And every night we'll be streaming for at least 2 to 3 hours, and we'll be just grinding the fuck out of rank. Alright? We'll take 50 stones and we'll just have a good time with it. 150 million downloads was a year ago? Yes. Actually, it was the 100 million download celebration was a year ago. Yeah. Or was it 150? It'd be 150. But yeah, it was. When we got that original ticket banner, it was a year ago, which was awesome. As gaming, he needed the same rank XP to reach from 818 to 999 as 1 to 818. It's a little bit less at this point. We're a little bit less. I've got the majority of the rank needed to go from 818 to 999. I've already got the majority of the rank already acquired. I'm over the halfway point. Remember, it was 791. Rank 791 is the halfway point to 999. So once you get to 791, you need the exact same amount of rank to get from 791 to 999 as you needed to go from 1 to 791. It's just so horribly skewed, but I mean, we're looking at what, almost 3.4 million EXP per rank now, so we're looking at 25, 26 ranks, so 7. You're looking like we've taken off 75 million EXP roughly, right? So we've taken off about 75 million EXP from the overall half that we've needed, and it takes 4.5 billion? Yeah, I want to say 4.5 billion. No. It's 1.5 billion EXP. It's 4.5 million EXP to go from 998 to 999. So you're looking at 1.5 billion EXP total. So we've taken off 75 million from 1.5, from 750 million. So we've actually gone 10%. I guess that's not too bad. We were 50% in. Now we were able to click another 10% off of that, or 10% of what we owed we were able to chuck out. It's not too bad. Not bad. You're ranked 206 at the moment. Nice, dude. Nice. I never want anyone to think that whatever rank they're at is whatever. I don't want them to think that it's just not good enough. We all grind and play the games that we like to play, and nobody should be judged on where they're at in the game, based off of the time that they have to put into it, or their own personal circumstances. I mean, a lot of you guys know that I grind when I'm at work, which gives me a huge leg up over most people, and I can also grind in my sleep when I'm actually working on rank grinding, and that's not a joke. It's something I've honed over months of grinding, and you're doing the same movements over and over and over again, muscle memory. It's combined with kind of almost a hypnotic trance. It's not the best sleep. You're not in like deep REM sleep, but it is. Eyes are closed. You got like one eye open that's registering what's going on, but subconsciously you're not there. And so essentially it's akin to sleeping with one eye open. Let's see here. Angel04 with a sub on YouTube. Angel, I appreciate your sub, man. Welcome to the Grinder's Cove, dude. I really appreciate it. So anyway, that's going to be our plan for now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and kick the stream for the night. I hope everybody has themselves a good one. I'm going to just see what the last couple comments are here. What is my box? Angel04, we just went through the box, bro. If you want, you can go ahead and rewind the tape 7 minutes. Go back 7 minutes on the tape right now. Just take the live stream and just DVR it back 7 minutes, and I go through my entire box. I show all my LRs. I show my 41 Rainbow Star URs. I show every SA10 unit in my box, and I show all the URs in my box. Period. So I do a full box showcase. It's about 7 minutes ago, bro. So just go ahead and pull that back and watch it. AE, you're free to play, but you got some great cards, and that's awesome, dude. Free to play, that's awesome. I mean, there's no reason you can't have good stuff as a free to play player. They give us, if you've been playing the game as long as I have, they've given you well over 2,500 stones in logins and in missions, completing daily events, completing your quests, completing your events. There's been well over 2,500 documented stones that have been given out in the game. So with that, you should easily have pulled some pretty good stuff. But it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of luck here and there also. And you should grind in the game. That is a good habit to have. Jeremiah, take it easy, man. Appreciate it. No problem, Jeremiah. You have yourself a good evening, dude. Jigsaw, have a good night, bro. AE, you'll be back next time. Take care. Yep. All right, guys. Minecraft. Can you do a high pitch? You want a high pitch, Nunny? Nunny! That's the best I got for you, brother. Lord Ice, what's up, buddy? Hi, Lord Ice. How are you? All right, guys. I'm gonna kick it tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, wonderful morning, wonderful whatever time it may be for you. I will see you all back tomorrow. we'll do some more Whis grinding tomorrow. It's boring, but there's nothing else going on. And after the Whis grinding is finished in this game, then we'll call it good, you know? When we can, we'll do some rank grinding. Really good, man. Good night, everybody. All right, everyone, I'm officially out of here. I hope you all have yourselves a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. I'm gonna get some sleep. Peace, guys.